Once upon a time, in a kingdom hidden deep within a dense, enchanted forest, there was a place called Lumaria. Lumaria was a land where magic and mystery intertwined, and its people lived in harmony with the magical creatures that dwelled in the forest. The heart of the kingdom was a grand castle, its towers reaching high into the sky, and its courtyards filled with blooming flowers that glowed softly under the moonlight. In this magical kingdom lived a young girl named Elara. Elara was known throughout Lumaria for her kindness and curiosity. She spent her days exploring the forest, befriending talking animals, and learning the secrets of the magical plants that thrived in the woods. One day, while wandering near a hidden grove, Elara stumbled upon an old, dusty lantern buried beneath a blanket of leaves. The lantern was beautifully crafted, adorned with intricate patterns and a delicate, shimmering gem embedded in its center. Elara picked it up, dusted it off, and noticed that the gem seemed to pulse with a faint, enchanting light. As soon as she touched the lantern, a gentle voice spoke from within. "Greetings, brave soul. I am the lantern of the lost kingdom. Long ago, I was separated from my home, and my light has dimmed since. Only someone with a true heart can restore my magic and reveal the lost kingdom from which I come." Elara, intrigued and determined to help, decided to embark on a quest to restore the lantern's magic. The lantern's voice guided her to seek out the three ancient guardians of Lumaria, the forest sage, the water nymph, and the sky spirit. Each guardian held a piece of the lantern's magic that was needed to restore its light. First, Elara journeyed to the heart of the forest to find the forest sage. The forest sage was a wise old oak tree, whose bark was etched with glowing runes and whose branches stretched high above the canopy. The sage welcomed Elara and listened to her tale. To restore the lantern, the forest sage said, "You must retrieve a moonlit leaf from the silver tree that grows in the glimmering glade. This leaf holds the essence of the forest's magic." Elara thanked the forest sage and made her way to the glimmering glade. The glade was a beautiful, tranquil place where the trees shimmered with silver light. At the center stood the silver tree, its leaves sparkling like stars. Elara carefully plucked a moonlit leaf and returned to the forest sage, who placed the leaf into the lantern, causing it to glow softly. Next, Elara sought the water nymph, who dwelled in the crystal lake. The water nymph was a graceful and gentle being, with flowing hair that sparkled like water under the sun. She greeted Elara warmly and listened to her quest. To complete the lantern's magic, the water nymph said, "You must collect a single drop of the eternal spring's water. This spring is hidden in a secluded grotto beneath the lake." Elara swam to the grotto, where the eternal spring bubbled with sparkling water. She carefully collected a drop of the water and brought it back to the water nymph. The nymph added the drop to the lantern, making its light grow brighter. Finally, Elara needed to find the sky spirit, who lived atop the highest peak of the misty mountains. The sky spirit was a majestic figure with wings like clouds and eyes that twinkled like stars. The sky spirit welcomed Elara and listened to her story. To complete the restoration, the sky spirit said, "You must capture a ray of stardust from the celestial sky. This ray holds the power of the heavens." Elara climbed the misty mountains, braving strong winds and cold temperatures. As she reached the summit, she reached out her hands to capture a delicate beam of stardust. With the stardust safely gathered, she returned to the sky spirit, who added it to the lantern. With all three pieces of magic now restored, Elara returned to the hidden grove where she had found the lantern. She carefully placed the lantern on a stone pedestal and watched as it began to glow with a brilliant, warm light. The light grew brighter and brighter until it illuminated the entire forest, revealing a hidden path leading to the lost kingdom. The lantern's magic had restored the path to Lumaria's forgotten past, and the lost kingdom emerged from the shadows. The kingdom was even more wondrous than Elara had imagined, with magnificent castles, lush gardens, and vibrant streets filled with joyful inhabitants. The people of the Lost Kingdom welcomed Elara with open arms, grateful for her bravery and kindness. The lantern of the Lost Kingdom was placed at the heart of the restored realm, and its light shone brightly once more. Elara was honored as a hero in Lumaria and celebrated for her courageous quest. Elara returned to her village with stories of the Lost Kingdom and the adventures she had experienced. The kingdom of Lumaria flourished under the restored magic of the lantern, and the bond between the magical creatures and the people grew even stronger. And so, Elara lived happily ever after, her days filled with new adventures and her heart forever touched by the magic of the lantern and the wonders of the Lost Kingdom. And they all lived happily ever after, their lives enriched by the light of a lantern that revealed the magic and mystery of a hidden kingdom.